Okay, I want to say a few things about quantum mechanics and determinism. Now, there's this view called compatibilism about freedom of the will, which says that you can have a free will, something you would call a free will anyway, still have determinism in nature. I believe something like this, except for it depends what you mean by determinism. I mean, things are partially determinable, so there's that. But in actual determinism, I guess I tend to not believe in that. I tend to not be able to describe myself as determinist. But I do believe there's things you can figure out. Okay, now part of this issue that comes up as well is that QM introduces randomness. QM doesn't introduce randomness. Nature is random. QM is understanding the randomness in nature, and what you use that understanding is to overcome the randomness. So you do amazing, almost magical things. You can pull electrons from orbits that they shouldn't be able to be pulled from. You can have quantum cryptography and quantum computers and stuff. So it's about mastering that stuff. And another way somebody put this compatibilism was that belief in determinism doesn't mean a belief in predeterminism. Now, I believe in some, if I believed in a determinism, it'd be some kind of which you could say that didn't imply predeterminism. Okay, the many histories interpretation of quantum mechanics is deterministic in this sense, right? Because when you roll the dice and it comes up 7, the fact that it came up 7 was determined by the fact that you rolled the dice, the shape of the die, all of those regular classical features determine that. It's just that it could have turned up a 5, and then the 5 would have been determined by that. Anything that comes up was determined by that, and all the things that couldn't come up, say 14, can't get a 14 on a pair of dice, those are excluded. And again, the deterministic aspect has to do with what is excluded from the set of possibilities. But it doesn't exclude all but one. It never will exclude all but one. There'll always be more than one possibility. Okay. So, then why are you calling that determinism? In what sense is that determinism? Because there's regularity and patterns in nature? That's the way I think of it. I would say, oh, I'm patternistic. I believe there's patterns in nature, including non-deterministic patterns. Okay. So, that's that.